Ho, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hello, gamers, gaming all over the world. We're doing another stream. I don't know how the audio sounds, but we're doing another stream. Let's minimize the music a little bit. That's a little bit of King Gizzard for you guys, because that song is royalty free, baby. God bless. God bless King Giz. They made a whole album that's royalty free. Good for them. How are you guys doing? I'm ready to play some fucking Kirby. We were playing a little bit yesterday. We're getting back into it. I do have utterly disappointing news, I will admit. Let's switch on over to the game here. I do have disappointing news. As it turns out, it didn't save my progress, so we don't have Revenge of Meta Knight unlocked, and so we won't have Milky Way Wishes unlocked as soon. We'll probably have to play a couple of modes, but we do have Great Cave Offensive still, which is pretty long, and I don't know if I want to replay the other ones to unlock Milky Way Wishes. We'll see what happens, but regardless, I have another Kirby game for the SNES lined up, so we'll just play Great Cave Offensive for now, and we'll see how that goes, and we'll just take it from there. We'll take it one step at a time, like that old Jordan Sparks song. What's Jordan Sparks up to now? Who the hell knows? Let's get into Great Cave Offensive real quick. Let's make sure we're all good. We're all good. Everyone get their celery sticks. Everyone get their peanut butter slices, and we'll get ready to game. I'm ready to game. My dog. Look at my dog. My dog is being something real quick. You know what? Real quick, I'm gonna put my dog outside. She's ranking to go, and we'll get right to it. Give me 2 seconds. Two quick seconds, real quick. Be right back. BRB. Ooh, sorry about that, gamers. Ugh. All right, I think we are ready. I think we're ready to go. So there's nothing to it but to do it. Let me just set up one last thing. Clickety click, and we're in it. Great Cave Offensive. Get through the deadly cave, looks like cove, while collecting hidden treasure. So the point of this version is it's this really big kind of map. It's got little labyrinths in it, and your point in the game is to collect as many collectibles and treasures as you can. Some of them are easy to get, some of them are hard to collect. So the game is, at the end, you see how much treasure you collect. It's kind of a long, it's one of the longer modes in this, just because there's a lot of stuff to do, but we are definitely going to do it. All right, and now, thank you, Ben. I'm not dumb, but thank you for saying that. So, this is the one time Kirby actually decided he wanted to do something and got off his ass without anyone forcing him to do anything, and he falls into this fucking giant cave, the Great Cave Offensive. That's beautiful. What a beautiful thing. Let's play this fucking game. Am I right, gamers? Let's play this game. I would like to play the game. Oh, I clicked the thing. God damn it. Alright. Is it your first time playing? Yeah, let's say yes, because we got new people in here. Let's explain what's going on. Find treasure throughout the cave. It's fun and exciting. Well, if it tells me, that means it really is. You must find as many hidden treasures as you can. If you can find a treasure, move Kirby up and press up. And then you get a little treasure, and it's worth money. Yeah, that gold medal is worth a lot of money. Press X to see the world. Oh, I can't read. See the treasures you found. See, there's your little index of all the treasure you found. Treasure. There are a lot of treasures hidden in various places, so you gotta be a little sneaky. You gotta be a little sneaky. Whip. Yeah. Yeah, the treasures are a little odd sometimes. Sometimes they're just normal fucking objects, but you know, that's more deep Kirby lore for everybody. There are a total of 60 fucking treasures. Who the fuck is that? Oh, he forgot a treasure, huh? Egg on his face, huh? How fucking embarrassing. I would never make a mistake like that, but here we are. I always thought this was an odd decision just to have these little platforms up here. So, what does it say? Press X? That's not X. Did I press X? I pressed something. I pressed something and the game stopped working. What happened? Oh no. What? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, so this is this will tell you all your treasure, and when you get one and you missed one and then you get the other treasure, you know, there's kind of an order by the levels you go through. It will have a space, so you'll know if you missed one because you don't have the space. But some of them are shitty, and you can only get them in one try, and so you really have to work on it sometimes. But you know what? Let's do our best. I'm not gonna do completionists to do this, but we're gonna do our best. A grapefruit speed run kind of thing. And look, there's first treasure, real fucking easy. Gold medal. You've heard it all before. Holy shit! Why is this taking like a million years? I think something's glitching up with the menu for the treasure, because every time I press it, it kind of just freezes the screen. That's odd. I know there's a treasure down here. I know this first area a little bit better. Oh, hell yeah, jukes. So what you guys been up to today? I really haven't been up to too much. Kind of clean house. Made some nice coffee. A good friend of mine, she's got me into cold brew coffee. It's very delicious, and it sounds like a fad, and it kind of is, but it's basically, you know, you brew coffee, you brew tea in hot water. That's the way to brew things. But if you kind of get like a big container, closed kind of container, and you just kind of leave your coffee beans in there for a while. Oh, I fucked up. You leave your coffee beans in there for like 24 hours, maybe 12 hours, and they'll kind of just do their own thing. And then it will brew on its own. It's not nearly as fast as hot water, but it's a little more caffeinated, and you can do a couple more things with it. For instance, the way I like to drink it is I mix a little bit of seltzer water in there, and so I kind of have like a carbonated kind of iced coffee, and it's very refreshing, especially now that it's getting hotter. And it has the caffeine in it. I used to drink energy drink a lot, and that's not very healthy, and it's a little harder to come by. God, I fucked it up again. Goodness gracious, I fucked it up again. But I think this is a little bit better alternative to an energy drink. It still gives me that little bit of caffeine. I like to drink it before work. I don't drink coffee very often. Once in a while I'll drink coffee. It's not my favorite drink. I try not to drink soda as much either. I love water. A lot of people really don't like water, and I don't. Oh, it's fucking fighter ability, isn't it? It's fucking fighter ability. How do I niche this? There we go. Don't fuck this up for me. So what I'm doing here, what I've been trying to do here, you know what, let me get a beam ability. I can control that a little more. So what I've been trying to do here is sometimes, I'll show it again, because sometimes you fuck up, and this is a way to get to the treasure. And there was a bomb block here, and if you hit it, it puts lava there, and it kind of fucks you up. So you have to reset the room by leaving it and coming back. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm going back into this room and then coming out, and it will reset the environment so I can end up getting that treasure. So this time I'm not gonna fuck up. Right when I said that, awesome. So this time, for real, after this death, I'm not gonna fuck up. Does it keep my treasure? It does. Awesome. We're not gonna fuck up this next time. I promise, I swear to all things holy and good, we're not gonna fuck this one up. I don't want you, because you're gonna fuck it up. And I just promised everyone that I'm not gonna do that. Come on. There we go. Oh, it faced the right way. What is this, melee? Oh man. What have you guys been up to? What kind of entertainment are you guys getting into? I recently have all the time in the world, so I've decided I wanted to read the One Piece manga, because I hear a lot of good things about One Piece. There's a YouTube channel called The Procrastinators. They do a podcast. It's a couple of different YouTubers together, and they do a thing every year, I think, called the PCP lectures, which are like lecture-styled videos where they kind of like, one of them is the professor, and they kind of talk to the other guys on a video lecture, and it's like an actual lecture, and it could be about whatever they want. One of them did a lecture on Kingdom Hearts one year, one of them did a lecture on Sonichu, and one of them did a lecture on Tails Gets Trolled, one of them on Guilty Gear lore, and it's kind of like a long-form 2-hour, 3-hour lecture on things, and they'll ask questions as they go. It's very entertaining, and it's very useful, and they do this every year. And this year, one of the dudes, best guy ever, he talks about anime and Kingdom Hearts and gay shit like that. he talked about One Piece, and he actually has a podcast where he talks about One Piece. And I have friends who talk about One Piece a lot, and I've thought several times about getting into it. And there are like 900 fucking episodes, but I heard that the manga is a lot easier to get through because it's not nearly as long, and it's a little bit more to the point, and you can get through it a little faster. So I've been reading the manga, and it's been cool. I've liked it so far. I think I've read it for about 2 days, and I'm on part... I didn't do that in time. I'm on part, I don't know, 30, and I've been enjoying it. I've seen some of the earlier episodes. I've seen some of the earlier episodes, so these parts are a little bit more of a catch-up than anything, but I am really enjoying it. I like the art style. I didn't like it animated as much. It's one of those kinds of things. Yeah, I chased that. Which door opens which? Let me figure this out. Okay, I know what to do. So, I didn't like it animated as much, but I like it drawn a little bit more. I thought I knew what to do. I feel like it has a lot of things. And the creator of One Piece is very interesting because this is like, he's been doing One Piece for fucking ever. And he still does it all the time. I'm going to do this, I swear to God. I think I need something other than beam. I think the bird ability will be more helpful. So there are a lot of kind of puzzle elements in this one to try to get the treasure. Let me get a bird. Give me the bird. So I think their feathers are a little faster than the beam. But yeah, One Piece so far, I'm enjoying it. I'm on like the 30th kind of chapter, 27 or so, out of like 900. But you know what? I finished it pretty fast. The chapters I'm on, so maybe it won't be such a haul. He did make that long, giant fucking thing. Giant fucking thing of talking about One Piece lore, and it's like a 5-hour video. It's fucking ginormous, and I was gonna watch it because I was genuinely interested, but then he was like, if you are genuinely interested in the One Piece lore, I suggest that you actually read it and then come back to this. See, we did it. Hell yeah. What do we get? A crystal ball. It's worth nothing. Awesome. It's actually worth very much. But he's like, I suggest you actually read it. It'll probably take a month and then come back to this video. So, if I wasn't in a quarantine, I don't know if I would actually read the whole fucking thing. But you know what? I got nothing better to do. I say I have nothing better to do, but there are probably a lot of things I could be doing. A lot of people are just kind of binging Netflix and stuff, and that's cool. People need things to do to kind of kill the time, but there are lots of cool projects you can do. For instance, I've been starting to do workouts at home. I got one of those free trial things of like Peloton, and so when I wake up, I'll do like a 15-minute workout just to kind of keep healthy. I'll go walk outside. I hang out outside a lot more because I'm inside a lot now, so I find myself hanging out inside a lot more, which is cool. There's a lot of nice things outside. It's been a little hot as of recently, the past 2 days, so I don't hang out outside as much. But it is definitely an option, and my dog likes to hang out outside a lot, so I end up doing that. She has been getting cabin fever more than myself because she just loves to fucking run. We used to go to the fucking park, and I just let her run around. I fucked up this room. Let me show you how I fucked up this room. So I walked on all the platforms, and so when I get the bomb up here, the chest is gonna fall right into the lava instead of one on the platforms. So I'm gonna go back into the room. I'm gonna let my friend die because I don't care. But this time I fucking got it. No, don't walk on it. I'm glad you're dying. You almost ruined everything. Yeah, I'm glad you're dead. Please don't hurt me. Oh my god. Hell yeah. I juked him. Let's look at the chat real quick. Oh my goodness, is that Masahiro Sakurai? He says he's putting Luffy in Smash. That's an honor, sir. That's incredibly amazing. I can't wait to play as Luffy. I can't wait to do a Gum Gum Pistol into Mario's face because I hate him. I also fucked that up, but that's okay. Who else do we got in chat? We got Canal Kirby. He says hello, hello. We got Tasumi. What's up, Tasumi? How you doing, man? I love the beats that you sent. Tasumi sent me. Tasumi's the best. Cause me and him were working on like just a little thing for shits and giggles, a little thing I was working on. I wanted his opinion on, and he mixed it up really nice and it sounds cool. Maybe I'll use it for something at some point, but it sounds really great. But I messaged this guy because I was like, hey, I have this little thing I want to work on, and he's like, okay, by the way, here's like 30 fucking music tracks, and he sends me a bunch of music to use for the podcast. So we have plenty of fucking nice beats for the podcast. I need to compile them all together so we can play them. So now we have some nice music to play for the podcast. I kind of wanted to, I like the music a lot, but I'm worried that I won't mix it correctly and it'll sound kind of odd. Like, it'll kind of sound like a Let's Play like this, because I don't really have to mix this completely, because you guys actually want to watch the game. But I would like the music to feel a little more atmospheric. Like, have you seen Sleepycast? They play, like, classical music in the background, but it has, like, a really nice, like, effect on it. It has, like, an echo, and I think that sounds really good. Oh, yeah. I knew there was a secret up here. Get up there. Hell yeah. So I kind of want to do that kind of effect. I need to look into it a lot more. I'm not like an audio kind of guy. I know my way around music. Like, I can play a lot of instruments, but I've never been the guy who was like, oh, I know this is my favorite guitar. It has such a warm sound. I've never been one of those guys. Or like, oh, this amp, it produces such a nice melancholy. I've never been one of those guys. I have friends who worked at music shops and are into things like that. And they'll definitely talk shop about it, but they know a lot more than I do, honestly. That's the one thing about this fucking game mode, is sometimes you'll come out of the door and you'll get completely bombarded by fucking enemies like this. This is a very enemy-dense area of the labyrinth, I would say. This, like, jungle-y area. There are different areas in this labyrinth. How did that not... There we go. What the fuck? Was that supposed to happen? That was so weird. Okay. Oh, there's a treasure down there. How do I get that? Oh, simple, easy. Simple and easy. Simple and clean. Shit, how do you... I don't think bird is the ability for this. I think I need something that hits the ground. Only in the Kirby game would you need a more specific ability just to hit something on the ground. It's right in my reach, but I just cannot get it. But I know who can. Fucking beam. Fuck yeah. Caught in the midair. That was a midair grab. He didn't tech shit. He doesn't know what he's doing. These fucking bears. They're really cute, but they do not die. What do you think? What do you think all these things are doing? You think Kirby's like an ecological terrorist? He's ruining this wonderful cave biome. Screwball. Ha! That's what my dad used to call me. That looks a little familiar, doesn't it? Oh man. I've been watching a lot of podcasts lately. I listen to a lot of music, of course. It's like one of my favorite things to do. I'll listen to like hundreds of fucking songs a year from that year, you know. But fuck, goodness gracious. I know there's a lot of music coming out this year, and I haven't caught up completely with it. I have been listening to a lot of things coming out, like the new Grimes and the new Poppy. The new Thundercat came out. I've heard a couple of things about that. But it's hard to listen to a lot of music nowadays. I feel like I'm probably just going through a shift tonally in the kind of music I want to listen to. Because I really do like the real artsy kind of shit. The real art house kind of music. But I don't know. Maybe I'm getting older, or maybe it's just like all the things going on around everything. But I really just want to unwind and just listen to a song. Just kind of enjoy just a simple song. I don't want to think super hard. Not that there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like a lot of the music I was listening to was this real artsy, has to have a message, has to like have some call to action or something to it, or just really dig deep real down into my soul and bear it all out for the world to see. And that's great. That's great music, and I love that shit. Father John Misty is like one of my favorite motherfuckers to listen to ever. But I feel like there's a lot of really good music that's coming out right now that's kind of like, we just want to make a nice song. I don't know, especially with, I see it a lot with rap, that rap's been doing that with trap music. It's just a nice song to listen to. It's not necessarily trying, because you definitely have your conscious hip-hop that Kendrick Lamar has made very popular, and a lot of people are like, oh, I'm really bearing my soul, I'm really doing this for a crowd, for a community, I want to send a message out there. But then you have people like, I just want to make something fun, that people like to dance to, or something fun that people can just get real ignorant to, and that's totally good, because there is you can't just make a song like that. As easy as people think, to make it like a really good song like that, it's very difficult. Like a song that people will like enjoy for a long time, unironically. You know, you can definitely make a song that will be popular, like a one-hit wonder for like a second and then go away. I don't know if Old Town Road's that song yet, but we're gonna find out eventually. But I feel like that's what rap's doing. It reminds me of what rock was doing. Like in the 70s, no, not even the 70s, like the 80s, 90s, what rock was doing with the Sex Pistols and things like that, is rock started out really easy with like Elvis and the Beatles, kind of simple kind of shit like that. Can I make them fall? Can I make you fall through this? I'm about to kill him anyway. But it was real simple. Oh, I can, hell yeah. It was real simple kind of shit like that, and then rock got a little more technical, I guess you can say, with a lot of the acts in the 70s and all, really pushing the envelope, and that's really cool. But it kind of, I mean, I love that kind of music, but with the essence of rock that people saw at the time, they're like, it's getting really complicated. We want to bring rock back to kind of its roots, you know, a guitar, a bass, a drummer. Doesn't need like 18 different drums, he just needs like a kick and a snare, and just some simple chords, maybe 3 or 4. We don't need to get really technical, we don't need all this stuff. And that's where rock started going with the Sex Pistols, and I feel like that's what rap's doing, and rock's doing it too, with a lot of acts like the Chats and Remo Drive a little bit. A lot of the emo stuff kind of hits a little closer to the roots, but still gets a little crazy. I feel like modern baseball, like in the early stuff, they were really doing something that was a little closer to just the roots of rock, where it was like really simple, some simple kind of songwriting. But then, especially toward their last album, Holy Ghost, they really got very experimental and very technical, and really went more for lyricism and music kind of style. And I love that album. I think that album's really great, and I think that's their best album. But it's an interesting take. I don't know. What do you guys think about music? Do you think it needs to be a little more complicated for you, or you just want something nice to listen to, something to unwind to? Some people really see like an artistic vision in music, and some people really want just to unwind. I know a lot of people, you know, they don't want to really think too hard about their music, they kind of just want to enjoy it. And I think music's one of the rare things where you can do that. It's not like a movie where you can watch a shitty movie, and a lot of people really don't like watching shitty movies. Did he copy himself? What the fuck was that? That was weird. A lot of people like watching shitty movies, and they get shit on for it, but you can listen to a shitty song usually, just like some ear candy. And people are like, oh yeah, it's cool, it's whatever. Oh, you stole my ability? You think I give a shit? I'm about to get this fat fucking treasure. Here we go. Did we get it? A bandana. Bandana. Hell yeah. Did we miss anything? I think we did. Yeah, we missed one thing. Whoopsies. Yeah, we missed something. That's okay. Let's see how much we can get. I think we'll do okay. I know up ahead there are a lot of kind of like setup treasures that are a little harder to get because they're like little puzzles. But I'm not really worried about those very much. So I'm just kind of getting what's in the way. Once in a while I'll get a treasure, but I'm not really going to go out of my way. Oh, there are boss fights in this version. I really like the boss fights in this one. There's some really cool ones. I don't remember which boss fight this is. Oh, this is the fucking whale. This one's pretty cool. I remember this. The boss fights in this version are really sweet. They're like really cool atmospheric ideas, but this fucking whale comes out and he tries to ruin your fucking day. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. I kinda wish I got Cutter. I don't think this is the best ability. Oh shit. I might be in trouble with this one, guys. Actually, can I reflect the projectiles falling on me? I might be able to reflect these projectiles. Oh, my helper's dead. Oh, he absorbed a rock. He absorbed a literal rock falling from the sky, the essence of stone itself. Good for him. Well, maybe he won't die so much because he's technically invincible. I say that, but he's just gonna like jump straight into like danger when danger comes, and we're just gonna have to accept that. I'm gonna lose my dude. Maybe I would do better with rock. Does it do consistent damage? No, I don't think it does, because you just kind of swam through him. Oh shit! This one's wild, boys. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Zach Minyard subs coming through. This is the average Zach Minyard subscriber. This is you. You smoke dank kush out of a wood pipe, and you just barrel around in the caves, drinking water, smoking weed. Average Zach Minier subscriber right here. Get out of the fucking way. This motherfucker will kill you. This motherfucker has nothing. What is my helper doing? He's doing the smart thing apparently, because he's evading everything. Is he glitching out? Oh, what an idiot. Can he absorb another rock? Do you think another rock will save him? Well, there's a wasp outside. He's looking at me through my window. Little fucking fool. Oh no, he died. He didn't get another rock. Oh shit. Dude, this wasp is watching me Let's Play live. Guys, am I a Let's Player? I've thought about Let's Playing at times. I don't have a lot of the stuff for it, and I like streaming. I think streaming's fun. Shit, I'm totally gonna fucking die though. I think streaming is... Shit! Oh, I was so fucking close, dumbass rock. Okay, we're gonna get a better power up this time. If we're allowed. Yeah, we're allowed. Streaming's fun. Oh, it's sword. Yeah, I can do sword. I have a good time streaming. I think I like streaming mostly because it's like a long form kind of podcast kind of thing, and there's also something to do, and there's a little bit more interaction and things like that. There's a wasp right outside my window. He thinks he can get in. You know, he just wants the clout. He wants to be on the Zach Minier YouTube channel, and can you blame him? Let's get in. Let's fucking fight this dude. I've had enough of your shit, sir. I've had enough of your shit. I'm gonna keep health as long as I can, so I can keep just getting him with these long beams. Because you can only have the long beams at full health. It's a Zelda reference. It's a fucking reference. Like half of the Smash Bros moves, they're all fucking references. I think that's what keeps Smash Bros from being super fair sometimes, is that, but it's the same thing that makes Smash Bros really cool and like very true to itself, and I like it a lot. As like, did I swallow a rock? I thought I swallowed my power. Shit. Why am I not swallowing things? What the fuck? Why am I not swallowing? That was weird. I think my controller. These controllers are busted as shit. I've had these PS4 controllers when I got a PS4 for like my birthday, like the year it came out. Dude, the PS4 is super old. It's like almost a decade old, I think. I might be wrong on that math. If anyone wants to check that, be my guest. But it's a little older than I thought it was. And is this the longest there's been like a console like on the market, like doing shit? You know, it feels like Nintendo releases a new console every 3 years because something fucks up, you know. Like, the PS4 has been around during like the Wii U, maybe a little bit of the end of the Wii, and now the 3DS, not the 3DS, the Switch, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, get this motherfucker. It doesn't hurt him. I think I'm really gonna have to just fall on him. I think it will protect me from these rocks, hopefully though. Fall on you. Fall on your face. That did a good amount of damage though. Maybe that's just what I had to do. Rock is cool, but I kind of don't like the playstyle of just waiting around. Oh shit. But it is very defensive, and it will keep me alive during all this terrible shit. What is this hat that he wears for Rock? I think it's really cool. I really don't know what it is. Yeah, we did it! Teabag on your fucking grave, dude. Hell yeah. Let's get out of here. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Yeah, so that was a fun one. And now we take this little mine and we head off to the next area. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking get it. I always thought there would be treasure in these mines. I'm pretty sure there's not. But I remember as a kid just like scouring every fucking inch of this map to make sure I didn't miss any treasure. And I did complete it. I don't think I completed it often, because I did replay these games a lot because they were on my 3DS and I would go on like fucking trips and shit. But I don't think I replayed Cave Offensive a lot because it just had so much shit. I like the places in it though. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is like the crystal area. Is there a map? Can I look at the map? There used to be a map in the other version. I don't remember if it was on the touchscreen or something. But it was very cool, and I would like to look at the map, but I guess no. Here we are in this kind of crystal cave. I think each of these are like a little area to get treasure. So let's check that shit out. Oh no, this is the save room. Kind of neat that there's a save room for an SNES game. Was saving popular in the SNES? Was it still doing a battery thing, or did it have an internal memory? I can't remember. I remember getting Pokemon Blue like 5 years ago, and I had to replace the battery on it so it could save properly, because they had an internal battery in the cartridge back in the day. That's how they save stuff. Now I guess it just kind of saves onto the cartridge itself. I don't really know how it works. I think also, no wait, I think the thing with Pokemon was it had an internal clock. I don't remember why it has an internal clock, but I think it had an internal clock, and that's why it needed a battery. But I think it also had something to do with the save file, because I think Zelda, the NES version of Zelda, was one of the rare times a game had a save file, and I think it did have a battery as well. I could be wrong. You can't correct me. Oh, there's definitely something in here. Don't take me for no fool. There's something in here. Something fishy's going on in here. Hell yeah. There it is. Falcon helmet. I know that guy. There's gotta be something down here too, right? Well, I can't angle the Poppy Bro shit. That's not Poppy Bro. That's Cutter Bro. I guess it's technically a Poppy Bro. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it's because we went through a different door. I was like, how did we miss so much fucking treasure? We went through a different door. We'll go through the other door later on. Actually, you know what? After this room, we'll just go back to the other door. Shit, shit, shit. Why are there so many tags? Beep. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. What a redundant fucking ability. It's just copy. It's copy with extra aesthetics. Yeah, give me this. Oh, nope. Leave me alone. Hey, leave me alone. Hey, I can't copy you. Did he explode because he ate copy ability? Oh, do I still have it? I do. Awesome. I killed him. Oh, it doesn't work down here. How am I supposed to get these blocks? I'm just gonna assume there's no treasure. Fuck it. I'm not going through this shit. I'm a wheel. Fuck you. Okay, yeah, let's go back. If I can. Yeah, let's go back and look at the other treasure. Because there's definitely other treasure. The big sparkly doors, I remember now, are for the save areas. So if you see a big sparkly door, it's a save area. But let's go back here and see what we missed. Yeah, we missed a couple things. A dime. 10 gold. It's kind of funny. Yeah, we did. Okay, yeah. So let's go back. All the way back. I know there's something down here. Yep, look at that. Reward diligence. Glass slippers. Hell yeah. We're gonna be looking bougie and shit. Okay, let's go up. I think the doors go left to right. I think that's one thing. But now we got some of that other shit. So let's go through this left door so we can get this treasure. What was this? What does this button do? Oh, it puts a bunch of fucking floating water. My favorite. I do like the floating water. I enjoy the aesthetic. I remember thinking this area was very fucking cool, especially with the water. Like it has like these little crystal kind of things floating in it. I always thought that was really fucking cool. It's just a very pretty. I think SNES really had some really awesome art style. Oh, this is a door. Okay. It really had some cool art style. I think this was like one of the apexes of pixel art. Well, I say that, but the PS1 had some really nice pixel art too, for like Castlevania, Puzzle Fighter. Oh, fuck, I missed it. Damn, what a dirty. See, there's some dirty fucking cheat shit you have to do. I have to reset the room to get it. I'm totally gonna reset the room, because that one's easy as shit. There's no excuse to miss that one. Actually, I'm low on health. I think if I go back here, it might give me another tomato or heal me if I save. So let's fucking... Oh yeah, the bun's back. Hell yeah. We're all healthy again. What a weird mechanic that you gotta like kiss your homie to get your food. Like, is he baby birding the food into my boy? And vice versa, if he gets it first? No, I don't. I want this one. Oh, I wanted bomb. I wanted a bomb. I sound like a dangerous fucking sociopath. Saying with a bomb. Oh man, that was a big yawn. Do you ever like I yawn? God damn it. I yawn all the time, but I'm never really tired. Like I just drank a bunch of fucking coffee and caffeine. I'm not tired at all, but sometimes I still yawn. And I have no intention of going to sleep. I really don't want to. I don't feel like I need to. But I still yawn throughout the day. And I'm not bored, because I'm very busy right now. I'm streaming and playing a video game. The two biggest things that any human can do. But I'm still yawning, so what the fuck is with that? Do I not put the water out? How do I... Oh no, it's still gonna be there. Hell yeah, we did it, we did it, we did it. A saucepan, it was fucking worth it. It's only worth 10 gold. We got the saucepan. Now we can cook a great fucking meal. I keep pressing the wrong button. I think this was the button it was mapped to in the other version. But now I got Crash. That's a really... I like the little sprite pictures that they have. Oh, I think this opens the door. I think this hits a button. Will this hit the button? Yeah, it does. Hell yeah. That's a little fun thing. I like this version of Great Cave Offensive because it kind of shows you the cool things that abilities could do. Like, I didn't know Crash would open buttons. I didn't know that. I didn't know that some abilities can't hit the ground, and some of them are like the best for hitting the ground. And some of them are much better with speed. I like the little challenges. I liked, that's why I liked Squeak Squad a lot. Squeak Squad had the kind of chest thing as well, and it had like little boss fights for the chest, or you had to do different things for the chest. But I only did it for the nookie. Hell yeah. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Nope. Oh, the iframes were insane. I think this was just a shortcut. That looks a little suspicious, don't you think, gamers? Yeah, but sorry, it didn't reward my gaming knowledge. Oh no, I'm on like low health. This guy's dead. He didn't even get a chance to attack. Oh no. And the game lagged out hard as fuck. We really bombarded him. Nunchucks! Hell yeah, I'm gonna go to the mall with my nunchucks and ask women out with my mullet. You know what? You know what I've been watching a lot, now that I have the chance. I might have talked about this yesterday, I don't remember. If I did, fucking stop me. But I've been watching a lot of the fucking Chris Chan documentary. Chris Chan, if you don't know, he's an enigma on its own. But this one guy has a YouTube channel where he makes like documentary style play-by-play kind of things about Chris Chan and his antics in his life, chronological order. And Chris Chan's very interesting because he started the whole documentary, and like 3 episodes in, we're not even at like Sonichu, which is what Chris Chan is known for. He made that shitty fucking comic, but he has like so much information publicly about like his childhood. Like, he kind of would just show up in places. Like, he would win contests for Sega, and he would be in like the local news in his area just growing up at times, just randomly. And just with his luck. And so he has so much stuff documented about him. And also, because he's an idiot, he wanted to fight the trolls who were writing lies about him. And to fight the trolls writing lies, he wrote truths. And the truths were worse than the lies. Like, he revealed a lot of very personal information. He revealed his address several times. He revealed his home phone number. He would ask people just to call him on his home phone number. He didn't really understand how trolls worked and how things like that happened. But he also thought that because of the trolls that he was much more popular than he was, so he thought he could have like calls to action and like sway people's opinions on things. He'd be like, hey, I like this, you guys should do this. But it was really just like an audience of like 5 people, and most of them were trolls. But it's a very interesting thing. Like, this guy, if you really got the time, he puts a documentary series. Each episode is like between 30 minutes to an hour long. He really explains the context of a lot of the things going on, and he shows a lot of interesting chats that he would have through email, video chats. He puts perspective on like a lot of the weird kind of videos that Chris Chan would just put up. It's just an interesting documentary. I juked that. It's so good. Did you see that? I jumped it. So good. And it's not only because the game froze a little and gave me enough reflex to do it. It's also because I'm a talented gamer. I'm a talented gamer. Unlike that guy. Look at that guy and laugh. That guy wasn't a talented gamer. He's fucking dead. Don't mourn him. Don't mourn him. Those who can't teach game. Because school's dumb. School's dumb, kids. I graduated college, and now I get to play video games online all day. And who's gonna tell me I can't? Oh yeah. Remember that? Oh no. Remember that treasure chest that we couldn't get to before? This is a little callback because this actually loops back to the treasure chest. Hell yeah. $100 coin. It's worth a lot more than $100, let me tell you that. I guess the 10-cent coin was worth a lot more than 10 cents. It was worth 10 G, which I don't know if that stands for gold or it may stand for 1,000. Who knows? Kirby's fucking rich with all this shit out here. I'm gonna go one more time through to make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm pretty sure I didn't, but you might as well check. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything. I really like this area a lot. I love these little crystals in the water. I love the aesthetic of Kirby. I think it's a really nice aesthetic. I liked it better in this SNES era, because I think the colors look a lot nicer in this kind of era, and the pixel art looks a lot nicer. I think he looks really good. He kind of looks weird in 3D. You know who looks really weird in 3D? Every time I play Smash Bros. And I see Yoshi. I think Yoshi looks odd in 3D. He looks kind of like he's made of clay. Like his shell on the back of his back. On the back of his back. It doesn't look like a shell. It kind of looks like the same texture as his body. Oh, I guess this is forcing me to go up. Whatever. It looks like the same texture as his body, and that's kind of off-putting to me. But also, he has that skin in Smash Bros, the new one, that kind of looks like his Woolly World counterpart. But it doesn't look all... Wow, I was that low on health, I didn't even notice. Whatever, I think we found all the treasure for that area anyway. It doesn't look like wool. It kind of looks off. It looks like grass. It looks like he's made of moss or something. It doesn't look like he was knitted like the other things. See my progress? And if I am missing a substantial amount, I'll just go back. How do I go to the next area? Was it through here? I don't remember how to get to the next area. This truly is a great cave offensive, am I right? No, it's not through here. Shit, how do I get to the next area? Was it through... It might be through one of those doors, like those rooms. I'm gonna go through that last room one more time to make sure. Let's see what's up. There might be a door on the very top of that area we just came out of, and I'll check that again if I can't find anything here. But I think there's a door in this area, and you would only know that if you're a pro Kirby gamer like myself, someone who really gamed a lot. I forgot how nostalgic I was for this game. I did play it a lot as a kid. I didn't play the SNES version though. I played the DS version. The DS version was very good though. It redid a lot of the assets. Kill you. That's what I'll say. It redid a lot of the assets, and it made the cutscenes 3D, which was neat, and it added a lot more modes. It made some of the copy abilities a little cooler, because I remember... Oh yeah, there's the door. Is there a secret back here? Hell yeah, there was a secret back here. I think I gotta go from the underneath to get to it. I remember cutter ability in the DS version, that you could angle the cutter blade, and I thought that was really neat. I think it was this one that lets you angle the cutter blade, unless it was the other version. What the fuck? Oh, there's a gust of wind. I think I'm fighting a losing battle. I don't think I can go this way. How the fuck am I supposed to go that way? I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it. It's probably just a treasure chest. It's probably got like beans or something in it. Like I fucking want that, am I right? Eat this maximum tomato. Alright, let's get Joe. I don't remember what boss is next. You know what? Is it the rock guy? There's a rock guy, kind of similar to the one in Mario 64 and the one in Mario Odyssey. It's like a rock kind of boss. Keep pressing the wrong button. I think it's this guy. So I'm gonna take the bird ability because I like the bird ability and it has good movement. So let's see. Oh, you know what? It's the RPG guy. Oh, this one's really cool. This is a really cool boss battle. Yeah. Oh, I remember this boss battle. This boss battle is so cool. So it's like text-based RPG, and you have to like take turns. Okay. And now he's gonna attack. Oh no, he tripped. And now we get to attack again. And we gave him some damage, and now he's gonna do something. Oh, look out. Wow, I forgot about this guy. This guy's so fucking cool. Slime is defeated. What's next? The puppet? Oh yeah, the puppet. Dancing doll appears. So, oh yeah, don't touch him. He'll fucking die. Kirby takes a timeout. What the fuck does that mean? I love this boss. I forgot about this fucking boss. This boss is so fucking cool. I wish there were a lot of cool kind of bosses like this. I wish Kirby would do cool stuff like this again. I think Kirby's kind of in a weird stalemate. I feel like they really need to make a big budget Kirby game, like a AAA Kirby game. I feel like the shit they've been putting out with Kirby hasn't been. Oh shit! What are you gonna do? Oh wait. No. That was close. This isn't a very hard boss battle, but it's very entertaining. I think it's a little more. It's a little less hard if you know what's going on, like I kind of do. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Retreats? What does that do? Oh, he kind of defended himself. Oh, thank God. I like how it says Kirby and Company. If he wasn't here, it would just say Kirby, which is neat. Yeah, that's not gonna hurt very much. Hell yeah. Don't attack, don't attack. Hell yeah. Awesome. We got him. Hell yeah. Which is defeated. I think it was the last one. Yeah. And then it gives me stats. I earned so many experience points. I earned 3 humor points. I earned 4 appetite points. I earned 3 greediness points. 4 honesty points. 3 courage points. 3 friendship points. Yeah. What a cool boss. I don't know how that boss kind of makes sense in like the canon of Kirby. Is he just like a program? Is he a ghost? But he is very cool. Okay. All right. So we're gonna take this trolley to the next area. Some good area. I think my dog wants to come back inside. So actually, I'm going to get to the next area like this, and now I'm going to let my dog back inside. It is kind of a scorcher out there. She likes hanging out outside a lot, but it is kind of a scorcher. Oh, this is a secret entrance. But you know what? We'll get to that when we get to that. I'm gonna pause it real quick. I will be right back. 2 seconds. 2 whole seconds. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm in the Texas area, and it is warm. It's very warm out here. It's getting really fucking hot. But we are going to manage. We're gonna get through this. All right, let's fucking get back into this. Let's get back into this real quick. Awesome. I was checking my phone. I'm a bad streamer. I checked my phone. I've been watching a lot more streamers as of recently. I don't think you can go through this one, actually. You can go through this one, I believe. Right? Yeah, you can. I've been watching a lot of streamers recently, and I never really used to watch streamers. I think I touched on this yesterday. But I do enjoy a good stream, especially while I'm working mostly. I enjoy watching a good stream. But I feel like a lot of streamers are often held captive by their audience, and what I mean is they're always having to kind of apologize and be like, oh, I gotta do this, I hope this is okay, I hope this is okay, I have to do this real quick, I hope this isn't, don't leave, thank you for this donation, I have to give you so much time and affection right now. And I'm not saying to not appreciate a donation, you know, but I think at the end of the day, what a streamer is doing is trying to entertain, and I feel sometimes a lot of the politeness, however nice it is, gets in the way of entertainment. When I have to listen to someone read like 50,000 donations every like 20 minutes and like pause what they're doing every time, it gets a little grating. And I mean, it's great that they get donations. It's great that they thank the audience and they and they do a lot of nice things with their audience, but I feel like there's probably a better way. There are streamers who do it at the end. I think that's a great kind of thing. It's like a credits, so it doesn't really get in the way of everything. There are streamers that just get notifications and they leave it at that. And there are streamers who just kind of ignore it altogether. And I don't know how great that is, but it's something. I don't know. I also like... I bring up Eris again. He's a really great streamer, Avoiding the Puddle on YouTube. He plays a lot of different games. But he kind of doesn't give a shit. And I think that's a great attitude to have toward making content on YouTube and Twitch, especially with streaming, where people honestly get a little bit peeved about really simple shit. You know, people will be like, "Oh, you don't have subtitles on," or like, "Oh, you're ray tracing. Why don't you have these specs on your computer? Oh my God." What the fuck was that? Why don't you have these specs on your computer? Oh man, you're making me watch this with motion blur. Like people get so fucking pissed about shit like that. And who cares? Who cares about shit like that? You know what? If you're gonna stream the game, all you have to owe is you got to be entertaining. And I mean, like, you have to be somewhat decent, like quality wise. I feel like this is a somewhat decent quality stream. I put this JPEG of Kirby dying from coronavirus. I feel like this is a good stream. But I don't know, as long as you're entertaining and everything's working out, you know, I don't see why people have to complain so much about little things like that. I mean, I'll still even complain about how Eris just kind of like stops the stream every 20 minutes to read a bunch of names out. But, you know, he still has a lot of rules, and he might come off like a hard ass because he has so many rules. But I think overall, it's beneficial to the stream. Like, he'll be like, he won't take questions because he doesn't like answering them, so he doesn't take questions. And if anyone starts shit with him, he ignores them, or he straight up fucking bans them from the chat, him and his moderators. And that's probably not the best thing to do. It's very entertaining. It's kind of the culture of his stream now. What am I supposed to do? Can I block this? Oh, Parasol. Parasol has a block. I didn't realize that. But that's kind of the culture of his stream. That's probably not the best thing to do, is just berate your audience. And I think he can get away with it because that's kind of just like his attitude, and he's not really acting. That's just kind of how he is, and people are used to it. But there's probably a medium of like just kind of enjoying the stream and everything. And because this is a very different medium than what we've been using on television. You know, a lot of people aren't used to this. A lot of companies don't get it. A lot of people don't get it yet. It's not necessarily mainstream. Oh, this guy's dead. Once I figure out how to fuck this floor up, he's gonna be in for it. How do I? Parasol doesn't hit the floor. That's awesome. Does the star one do it? No, it doesn't. Awesome. I'm just gonna have to kill him the old-fashioned way. I got this. Oh, I definitely got this. He sucks. I said he sucks right before I die. What? I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I didn't actually want to die. Oh, fuck. Whatever. Oh, man. It put me all the way back outside the castle. This shit sucks. I remember it would put you back outside the castle, and you have to go all the way back in. Oh, fucking sucks, dude. Hey. My dog's just laying on the ground. Hey. What's up, fam? You want to lay up here? Get on my lap. Get on my lap, dude. Hey, up, up, up. Up, up, up. Lay down. Take a chill pill up here with your boy. My dog Stella, she's in my lap and she's big chillin'. Oh, you're cute. Oh, you're gorgeous, baby. Oh my god. Mwah. Mwah. Okay. Back to video games. She's in my face. She's like the perfect level to be right at my face, just like sitting comfortably, you know? I think it was this way. To where we were before. Yeah, it was. Here's Parasol. Maybe I'll keep something in mind that I gotta get something to break that block underneath so I can just get an instant KO real cheap like. I think Mirror comes up later and I can definitely get it there. I think Mirror will also help for some other stuff. Oh, I wanted to keep Parasol. Oh, I can. Cool. I want to keep Parasol because there's some bombs up ahead. So much for Parasol. Maybe I can get to respawn. Maybe. I'm gonna choose the game a little bit. It's so easy to choose some of these games. Fuck! Why does he have to let go of the parasol? Well, I guess I'm going fucking naked. This is a naked snake kind of thing. Oh, I didn't hit it. I didn't hit it. Stella! Stella, I'm sorry I'm not a good gamer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not good at games. I'm sorry I suck. You know what game I've been playing a lot? I've been playing a lot of Warzone. You know what? You can say whatever the fuck you want. Say whatever. Put your little hot takes out there about what you think about Call of Duty, you know. But the new one, Modern Warfare, it's a fun game. It's a good, fun, solid game. And I know everyone likes to complain that Call of Duty, it comes out every year, and it's the same shit. And you know what? Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is the same shit. And that's not always okay. But I feel like this is a good return to form of the kind of games. Oh, I tried to dive for it. I realized once I pressed the button that that was probably what was going on. Fuck. Yeah, but Call of Duty, you know, they're a fun game to play every once in a while. It's fucking candy. You know, it's not fucking high art, but I get on Warzone or some normal multiplayer maps with my boys. We get on the Discord, we get some drinks, we get a little rowdy. It's really great during the quarantine. And we just have a good time. We play some video games. It's a fun game to play socially. One of my good pals, very good pal, he lives in Spain. He recently got the game, and we are able to play with him. And you know what the best part is that Activision and Infinity Ward give a shit about the internet, and so the internet on that game isn't very bad at all. It's pretty good, honestly. Most of the time. I haven't played with my friend yet, who lives in Spain. I imagine that's probably going to give some hiccups to the internet, but we're just going to have to see where that goes. Look at that. Beautiful parasol. I kind of wanted... I needed him, actually. Oh, he'll respawn. He'll respawn. I hope he respawns. Oh, there he is. But the American games, for the most part, understand the importance of good internet in a video game that needs internet. And that's because America is so fucking big, and it really does need internet. Like, usually you play a North American server, so you're playing people in Mexico, you're playing people in Canada, not necessarily Southern America, but you're definitely playing those, and those are big fucking countries. Fuck, whatever, I don't give a shit. I give a little bit of a shit. You know what, maybe I can go back through this door. But Japan, and it's a big problem with fighting games. It's a huge, ginormous... Oh my god, he pressed the button. Oh, that's okay. Oh, I think this all works out. Cool. Yeah, fuck you. It's a big, ginormous problem with fighting games in Japan, is their internet. Because they are still using peer-to-peer connection. If you don't understand peer-to-peer connection, what it basically means is I'm going to play a video game, right? I'm going to play, we're playing Tekken. I'm going to play Tekken 7, and you want to play Tekken 7 against me online, right? That's what we're doing. So, I'm going to get online, I'm going to make a lobby, and it's going to connect us peer-to-peer. So it's connecting me straight to you. And most servers will have a server in between, and the server in between will be kind of a medium and a dedicated server to make sure everything goes kind of smoothly. I might be butchering this completely, but basically, and Nintendo does this, it's peer-to-peer, so you connect directly to your opponent. Sounds good on paper if you guys are close, but there's a lot of variables. You guys have to be near each other, you guys have to both have good internet connection, because if one of you has bad internet connection, you're all gonna suffer, because it's straight through. There's like in the same state as you, it's good. And that's why in Japan, they have a lot of Japanese games run peer-to-peer, because it's easy. It's not very expensive, it's easy, and it works in Japan, because Japan's not very big. It's a very small country compared to America and most of North America. And it has a far better status of internet than most of American cities. A lot of American cities do not have good internet. I have really fucking shit internet, and this isn't necessarily a small town. It's not a big town, but it's not a small town. The bigger cities in America have pretty good internet, I would say. A lot of them. A lot of them trying to get that Google Fiber bullshit, you know, things like that. I've heard problems about Google Fiber, but I haven't heard a lot of them. God damn, I pressed the wrong button. But that's the problem a lot with Japanese internet. And there are simple workarounds. I've talked about this on the podcast before. There are simple workarounds that they have been making to make internet better, like GGPO, which is a kind of sort of type of connection. Basically what that is instead of doing, it does rollback netcode. And that's perfect for finding games. What rollback netcode is, basically, it sounds kind of bad, but it's actually really a good idea. Oh, he does have a down. Oh, I'm so fucking stupid. Parasol does have a down. The basic thing with rollback netcode, before I get off topic again, is, let's say we're playing Tekken, and we're connected, we're on rollback netcode, and I throw out a punch. I throw out an orbital, like a big move that has like 20 fucking frames, right? And my internet shits out a little bit in between that move. And on peer-to-peer, it's gonna be like, oh, we lost the connection for a little bit, we're gonna freeze the game, and when we get the connection back, we're gonna teleport him to his current location. So that's when you get a bunch of people jumping around in video games, on fighting games, on shooting games, and things like that. What peer-to-peer does is, it says, okay, we lost connection for a second, but the last move he did was this 12-frame orbital, and he's on frame 4. So if we count the frames and what he could do, we know all the possibilities is that he's going to be in this animation for a while, and he's not going to be able to make any movement. So we're going to continue with the trajectory that he's not going to be able to make any movement, and we're just going to... Oh, this is a maze. This is garbage. So we're going to continue with that. And once we gain connection, we'll see where it is. So it kind of takes into effect what your possible moves are in a game, and it makes it a little easier. Oh, it's Mr. Saturn. Isn't that cute? So, if, let's say you're walking backwards and your internet fucks out, he's like, well, he did 3 dashes backwards. We're going to assume he was going to probably do a 4th dash. And we could be wrong, we could be right, but we're going to look at all his options and things like that. And so that's a better way to approach the internet problem, and it fixes a lot of problems. And it's good, but the problem with it is Japanese developers don't want to use it, because Japanese developers have kind of a higher standard that they put themselves to. They don't like to take outside help all the time, unless it's like a really lucrative business opportunity, like Bandai Namco helping Nintendo out with Smash Bros, things like that. But they don't like to, they're like, oh, we're gonna make our own internet, we're gonna handle it ourselves. And GGPO, the really good internet that you could be using in your fighting games, it's completely free. Completely free. You can use it as long as you give them credit, because that's kind of like the thing the kind of licensing that they're doing. So you can use it in any game you want. Even if you make a game right now and you want to use GGPO, that's completely fine. They have a bunch of tools that they've given to help teach it to people who want to use it in their games. All you have to do is put in the credits, like, this is, we use GGPO for our internet. That's all you have to do. But Japan does not want to do it. They want to do it their way, which is fine, but their way sucks, and it doesn't work very well. And there have been Japanese companies that have tried to do rollback netcode. Famously, Street Fighter V tried to do rollback netcode. Street Fighter V runs on rollback netcode. It's one of the few Japanese games that I can think of off memory. By the way, this is a beautiful level. A few Japanese games off memory that is using rollback netcode. But somehow they fucked it up, and it's given a lot of people a bad taste about rollback netcode. Because they're like, oh, Street Fighter V has rollback netcode. This got like the worst fucking internet I've ever seen. Street Fighter V fucked up somewhere, and a lot of them aren't even sure where it fucked up. But a lot of people who have looked at Street Fighter V and like what it could possibly be think that it's something to do in the code with like a timing sync issue, or it's not syncing the time correctly, which gives a even worse kind of internet than just normal internet that Japanese companies would have been using anyway, besides GGPO. But the amazing thing is some random guy fucking fixed the Street Fighter V internet in like a week. with nothing. He didn't know, he didn't have the base code, you know, he didn't know exactly how it works. He reverse engineered the whole fucking thing to figure it out. And he fixed it in like a week. He said if he had the base code and he knew exactly what he was working with, he could have fixed it in 2 days. And he fixed it, like it worked. It was, he made it a what's it called? Not a plugin. I guess a plugin. Like a mod, that's what it is. He made a mod for Street Fighter V that would give you the patch for the netcode. And if you and your friend both had this patch, the internet worked pretty fucking good. Especially for just some guy who made this on his own. The internet would work pretty fucking good. This is a boss fight. I'm not ready for the boss fight yet. Where's my treasure at? I'm doing okay. You know what? It's probably okay to go to boss fight. But he fixed it. And he was like, I want to work with Capcom. I want to give them what they need to fix their internet. I figured it out. I'm trying to remember this ability. Yeah, this ability is funny. You have to like gain static and it makes you more powerful. And it gives you a different one. And the amount of static you gather gives you a different thing. Which is a cool effect. But he fixed it completely. And he was like, I want Capcom to fix it. And Capcom didn't say anything for a while, you know. They just kind of ignored it. And then they put a patch out. And they're like, we fixed the internet. And they didn't fix the internet. What they did is they made their own patch that makes the game uncompatible with the fixed patch the guy made. So they didn't fix the internet. And then when someone finally did fix the internet, they didn't take any of his shit. So it was a waste of everyone's fucking time, and it was just embarrassing. I think that's one of the main things that they didn't take his internet for, because it was embarrassing to them that this big company who's had this game out for like 5 fucking years, he's invisible, where is he? They've had this game out for like 5 years. They cannot figure out how to fix their fucking internet. But this random man, without any help, figured it out. And people have figured it out. Like, they kind of like makes it, especially in these quarantine times, when people can't go to weeklies and play games. You know, I would go to the weekly, and that was the best way to play a fighting game, is face to face with the person, because there's no lag. The internet, you don't have to worry about the internet being shitty, and you know, the commodity and all that shit. But that's the best way to play the game, honestly. And you can't do that anymore because of the quarantine. So you're stuck with shitty internet, and it makes me not want to play fighting games, because every time I play in a fighting game, even with my wired-in connection that I have on my PS4, and PS4 is probably not the best hardware, you know, a PC would be better, but I'm poor, so fuck it. Even with wired-in connection, I still get so much like artifacts on screen. I get bullshit button commands not coming through, and with the internet style, it depends who I'm playing, where they're at, and if their internet's good. And you can have settings like, oh, I only want to fight people with like a 5 or above on their internet, 5 bars or above, and you'll still get people who have like a bad ping. They'll have bad artifacts, they'll have some sort of problems, and then on top of that, you just have to fight with the internet itself, like just Tekken or Street Fighter's actual system. There are games that are really good that have GGPO and they work fantastic. Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat, famously, the new Mortal Kombat. I don't like the new Mortal Kombat very much, but I'm gonna give them so much props. They released their game peer-to-peer and then added GGPO last minute. Like, the game was out for months. I'm talking about fighting games a lot, and I'm sorry, but the game was out for months, and they had GGPO, and the internet sucked. And the guy who was in charge of this actually did a talk at a game convention, like a game-making convention, about how him and his team implemented this, and it was a lot of hard work, and they basically had to restructure a lot of the game internally to get this to work, to get it on GGPO. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's an easy fix, just change the internet. You can't just change the internet, because it depends on the game. It depends on the type of game it is. And especially with fighting games, a lot of the time, you kind of just have to, start it from scratch. Like, if you plan from the get-go to do GGPO, it's a million times easier. Oh, he comes from that side. It's a million times fucking easier than trying to implement it later. Because Mortal Kombat did it. but they won't be shy in telling you that it was fucking hell for them to do it, and it was a huge underbringing. But they realized that, especially with an American audience, and especially with the kind of system that Mortal Kombat did with like its daily trials of online, that this is something that they had to implement, and it made the game better. Did it make it better enough that people play it more? Maybe. I don't know. It's not at Evo. I don't think that's a good basis to say whether or not they were successful in what they did, but it is one of the best selling fighting games of all time. I think it was one of the best selling fighting games of last year. Wow, that killed. Amazing. I fucking grabbed his projectile. I didn't know I could do that. It was one of the best selling video games of the past year, so I think they have like an idea of what they're doing. That's probably enough. That's probably enough ranting about fighting games. Good fighting games with good internet. Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat. A lot of indie games. Skullgirls has great internet. Skullgirls is a small fucking indie game. It's great internet. I suggest playing it. Art style is beautiful. The game mechanics beautiful. A lot of indie games have good internet because they can't afford to make their own, so GGPO is free for them. So I mean, it's a great system. And surprisingly enough, the new Guilty Gear decided that they are going to go with GGPO. They're probably going to make it themselves. They're not going to, or they're going to go with rollback. They're probably not going to go with GGPO and make it themselves. But I don't know. At least they're fucking trying. What's up with these candles? I think I remember these candles were supposed to be out. Yeah, and it gets dark without them. So I have to light them. But they're already lit, so I don't understand the purpose of that. But it's whatever. Are we back outside? Where are we? Where are we? What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Is it gonna make me fight the boss again? Okay, good. I was like, what the? Hold on a minute, wait a minute! Oh, that was an excellent dodge. Okay. Well, let's do this again. I feel like we're missing something. I feel like there's like some obvious treasure we're missing. Oh, there was another door up here. Oh, this one's not on. I guess it's a 50-50 whether the candle's lit. But if you have fire ability, you can light the candle yourself. That's a cool little detail. This game is so charming, you know, this game has some charm to it. I'm not saying that in a facetious way that most of you people would. Like, oh, it's cute. I unironically, and like not even being facetious, I call things cute all the time. And that's just like my vocabulary. Like, oh, that's cute. And I wonder if a lot of people, when I say that, think that I'm like being an asshole, because that's something assholes say when they don't really like something but they don't want to be mean. They go, oh, it's cute, you know, it's kind of a demeaning thing. But look at this is cute. This is a cute fucking game, and I love it. I love this game. It's adorable, and it's fun. It's poppy. It's got a lot of nice colors. It's got a lot of nice fun sprite work and animation. It's a good game. So fall for the middle. Falling for the middle. What a dirty fucking trick. I wonder if I died to that like the first time I played this game. What, did we go the wrong way? What the fuck? It put us back here. I think we went the wrong way. What am I supposed to do? Oh! No. There's a middle here. Of course! Let me in. Of course! How could I be so naive? Wait. What? What? I'm leaving. I think this is just the door out, actually. Yeah, it is. Or was that the door in? No, this is the door out. Man, I wish I had a map. God bless the DS port, because the DS port had a map. I wish I had that map right now. Look at this little mining hat. What a fucking great game. If I had to base games how much I like them based on if I got to wear like cool hats, be TF2, be Animal Crossing, and be this one. Animal Crossing. I've been playing the fuck out of. Oh, I say I've been playing the fuck out of it, but I know I've been playing it a lot. But I know for certain there are people who have not put that game down the second it came out. So I'm not like that. I'm not that bad. But I have been playing it a lot, and it is extremely fun. It's my first Animal Crossing. Well, I say it's my first Animal Crossing. I had New Leaf. I remember being a boy at the GameStop, and I was like, I want to play a game, but I don't know what game I want. I just want like a fun, cheap game. And I found Animal Crossing New Leaf. It was on sale. And so I was like, oh, I want to try this game. I don't know what it's really about, but it looks fun. It looks like a fun time. And so I got it, and I really didn't know what it was about. And I remember being bored as shit with it because everything I wanted to do, I had to wait a day. And I thought that was really fucking boring. But now, I kind of expected it, so I knew what I was getting into. And I think this Animal Crossing is really great in what it's doing with the crafting and the kind of starting everything from scratch. I think that's genius because I remember starting New Leaf and being like, what do? I have everything here, but I don't know what to do. But now I have like a goal. I have like, oh, I need to do this. I need to get materials to get to this new point. I think I have to go this way. I don't remember how I did this. I remember this really frustrating me as a kid. I did it once, but I never remembered how to do it. I have to get like past the wind gust, but I don't remember how to get past the wind gust. So fuck that treasure. That treasure's gone. Save room. But I'm having a lot of fun with Animal Crossing. The main thing I like to do is decorate my town and my house. My house is fucking cool. I keep getting S ranks from the Happy Home Academy. Not to brag, you know, but I keep getting cool stuff. I got almost all the fruit. I'm missing one. I'm not even sure which fruit it is, but I am missing one. I have apples, oranges, coconuts, pears. I started with pears and cherries. I don't know what fruit's left, but I'm missing one. After that, I'll have them all. And I've been having a good time with it. I'm fairly far, I think. I don't really know. There are definitely. I just got like the clothing store. I know there are definitely people who are probably farther than I am, but they obviously cheated. I do know people that cheated. I feel like this game made it not harder to cheat, but it made it less of an option that you would want to do to time skip. And I think it's smart what they did. What they did basically was you have to start from scratch, and that makes it perfect to cheat because you're like, oh, I want to skip ahead where I have more things to do. But the thing is, what holds you back is the crafting system because you're like, well, I can't do anything because I don't have enough material. So even if you time skip, you still have to waste time. Well, not waste time. You still have to spend time getting the material, you know, harvesting iron, harvesting wood. You can only get so much iron a day, so you can still time skip and shit, but you're still skipping days, and it becomes a point where you're like, well, I might as well just play the game because I'm still going to have to skip days to get all the materials I want anyway. I might as well just play the game and get the materials. So I think that's an interesting thing that they did. I think the crafting's fun. I think it's cool. It's a fun way to get different items, and I don't know, once in a while it gets annoying, but I think it's mostly fine. I need a different ability. I need an ability to hit the ground with. Motherfucker. I need an ability to hit the ground with. Game over. Gay lover. Oh. Just pop my fucking neck real quick. Oh, shit. Yeah, but if you guys have been playing Animal Crossing, let me know your little experiences. All the cool stuff you're doing with that. Oh, I got ice. I think ice will help me out a lot more here. Oh, you know what? Cutter probably wants me to cut that shit down. Let me get Cutter. Ah, I keep pressing the wrong fucking button. It's so habit at this point. I was gonna suck you, boy. And guess what? I still did. I need the Cutter Man, Sir Keeble. I need him. What's in this store? What's in here? Good job, henchman. You did a good service. Okay. So, we gotta shoot our way through this apparently. Get out of my way, get out of my way, get out of my way. Go away, go away, go away. Yeah, what are you gonna do now, bitch? Okay, so this is a bit of a maze of cannons. What came first, this or Donkey Kong? Which one had like the canon maze first? Donkey Kong Country or Kirby? I think Donkey Kong Country came after this. I don't know exactly. I imagine it came after this just because of like how nice the graphics were. I imagine that was more of a late game kind of thing. I'm probably wrong because they made 3 sequels, so obviously they had time. Donkey Kong Country, man, that's a crazy game. That's a good game. The graphics. What do you think about Donkey Kong Country's graphics? Did they age well? Do they still look good? I think they still look good. They definitely... They don't look as bad. I think Donkey Kong Country's graphics look a little better. A lot better. They look a lot better than like early PlayStation, like Final Fantasy VII. I think Donkey Kong Country definitely looks better than that. It's not the same type of game I give you, but it doesn't look nearly as dated with its 3D. And I think that's because they literally turned the 3D models into a 2D model, and that really helped it out. I'm not a fucking specialist or nothing, you know, I couldn't tell you everything. I don't want this, go away! Ugh. Get out of my fucking face. I like that he's pink. I don't remember if he was pink in the new version. I think they make him gold still, but he's pink. And that's alright with me. That's fucking cool. Pink is a cool color. I enjoy that color. It's one of my, it's not my favorite color, but it's a color I like to use in like clothes a lot more because I think it just has a nice kind of vibrance to it. A lot of people still don't wear pink, like dudes, because they're like, oh, it's fucking gay. I was like, who gives a shit? It's fucking clothes. Clothes. Last time I checked, clothes didn't have gender, or colors didn't have gender. But colors have temperature, believe it or not. Can I not get through this because of the platform? Oh my god. So you have to cut these platforms in a certain way. This is bullshit. What a bullshit fucking game. This is the worst game I've ever played. I don't know why I came back here today and decided I wanted to play this garbage ass piece of shit game. But guess what? Here we fucking are. Whoop-de fucking do. Wrong door. It's this door, idiot. It's this door. Shouts out if you're still watching this fucking stream. It's just me rambling. But what stream isn't just people rambling? I don't know. I know there are a lot of streamers that completely fucking ramble just about all sorts of nonsense. There are a lot of streamers I find, especially in games like League of Legends and things like that, where they're just silent for a long time. Especially in fighting games. I love Tekken, but it's hard to watch a lot of Tekken streamers because that's a game where you have to focus and you have to pay attention to what you're doing, and it's hard to talk and play your fucking little game at the same time, you know? Not to demean anyone by calling it a little game, but you know what I mean. See, that's why whenever I stream, I like to pick like an easy, fun kind of game, a game I can like talk about. God damn it, I fucking suck. Thank you. A game where you can talk about it and like still be lighthearted and have a good time. Oh, I already got the treasure. I'm fucking stupid. Whatever. Like, if there are lots of games I could play that I really like a lot, but I like a story games with like a lot of narrative and talking on it. Those aren't good games because anytime I watch a streamer stream a game like that, I'm always like, you gotta pay attention to the story, but obviously they're not paying attention to the story because they're paying attention to the audience, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just kind of how it goes, you know. I don't remember if we got the treasure on this side. We didn't go this way. There's no way this is just a dead end. Oh, fuck me, dude. Ugh. Great Cave Offensive is offending me. I'm triggered. This game, yeah, this is a long fucking game, isn't it? It's already been like an hour and 30 minutes into this. I think we're towards the end. I'm not completely sure. I think we're towards the end of this. I think there's one more area after this one, but I feel like we've gone through a lot of this area already. Where's the door? I need the door. Where's the door? I need the door. Is there a door down here? There's a door down here. Okay. Oh yeah, this is like a little fuck, this is gonna make me angry. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can probably just like fly. Yeah, I can fly and drift it. Fuck, that one was too close to fly. Wow, this is bullshit. Fuck! How am I supposed to get through that one? I'll go this way. Right. Fuck! This sucks. It's just sleep guy. Hell yeah. Fucking murder him. Oh, you already did it for me. Thank you. Is there something down here? Oh, it's a big fuck you. That's what's down here. Awesome. What is this? Is it worth me? Oh, wow. They just keep that locked up down here, apparently. Cool. Has there been any Mario references? There's some F-Zero reference. It's funny what older Nintendo games were referencing. They're referencing, like, Metroid and F-Zero. I feel like those aren't referenced as much in current Nintendo games, but those games that just, like, were in their peak at this point. You know, F-Zero just came out, SNES, and, Metroid, Super Metroid came out, which was like one of the better ones. One of the best ones, probably. Super Metroid is fucking cool. I thought about playing Super Metroid on here. I think that would be a fun stream. But we're just gonna have to see. Uh-oh. It's Blackface. You know what? They made him look different in the new version, now that I think about it. I think they're probably worse. They made his face look a little more stoned, like it wasn't in complete shadow like that. And I think they made the lips a little smaller too. It's a little unfortunate, isn't it? It was a different time, the 90s. Oh, my friend! I don't think any of my fucking helpers ever lived through a boss fight for more than 10 seconds. They do terrible during all boss fights. It was a cool boss fight. Nintendo likes to do the rock guy a lot, you know? They do it a lot in Mario, and they did it here in Kirby. They always like to do the rock, floating hands. It's a cool thing. I can't think of too many other floating hand rocks other than Knack. Knack is a floating hand rock. Did any of you guys play Knack? I remember my parents bought me Knack for the PS4 because they didn't know what games to really buy, and they didn't want me having like a bunch of like shooting games because they were worried I was gonna become a sociopath. So they bought me nice games like that. But eventually I was like, these games are fucking gay. I want to play Call of Duty. I want to play Battlefield and shoot people. Oh, I thought I died, thank God. I was like, holy shit, it's not that bad, is it? Come on. Come on. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Yoko, oh no. Am I right, fellow gamers? Oh shit, no, 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 no. Oh, he's mad. He's shaking a little more than usual. He's dead! Oh, his eyes. That's the face I'm gonna make when I die. I'm gonna stare at my loved ones and look them straight in the eye like that. Was this the wrong way? Yeah, it was the wrong way. Cool. Okay, we got him. That's how they took down Osama bin Laden. Did you know that? He had his big fucking rock guy take care of him. I think there's one more area, one more like big area after this, and then the Great Cave Offensive is offended no more. If I'm correct, I'm not sure. God, this is fucking slow. I think I could walk it, but there are just too many enemies. I might as well just go in the fucking car. Oh yeah, here's the elevators. You know what? This might be the end. I don't remember. Because I remember the last part is you go back to the start, but now you like unlocked like a different path so you can actually get out of the cave. Which is a cool thing. Where are we? Yeah, here we are. We're at the fucking start. How much treasure did we get? We missed a lot. We missed a lot towards the end. But fuck it, am I right? Yeah, there's the star. Now we can leave the cave. We fucking did it, guys. Let's see how well we did. We got out of the cave. Amazing. Simply stunning. Might have been a little loud. Look, we did it. Here, it shows all the treasure we got. Gold medal, gold coin, whip, crystal ball, lucky cat. I think we got, I don't know, we got at least 75% of the treasure. Not even trying necessarily too hard. I think we did a good job. What's Ichigo candy? I never knew what that was as a kid, and I still don't. A fucking Triforce in Captain Falcon's helmet. I know everyone's always like, oh, Kirby takes place after humanity because there was that planet, Shiver Star planet, and it looks like Earth, but it's iced over from when Earth left the fridge on too long overnight and it freezed all the Diet Coke. Like, yeah, there's probably something like that. Maybe they're just being cheeky. I don't think the Kirby lore's too fucking intensive. Maybe in the newer games it's just a little bit intensive, but I think it's just to kind of like tie things off in a neat way. It's not necessarily to be like this big overarching thing, kind of like the Zelda timeline, which really isn't a timeline. I kind of hate that they kind of try to make a Zelda timeline, except for like obvious things like Ocarina of Time going into Majora's Mask. That's obviously a continuation, or I don't know, like Zelda 2. That's obviously a continuation. But a lot of people are like, oh, there are 3 different split timelines. I know they said it in the book. I own the book. But it doesn't. I mean, there are inconsistencies in it, and it just ends up being people arguing. And who has the time for that? Speaking of having the time, I think now's about the time that we end this stream, because we still haven't unlocked Milky Way Wishes, and I kind of want to play Milky Way Wishes, but I have to unlock it. Maybe in my off time I'll unlock it and we'll play it, or maybe we'll just play a different game. I don't know when I'll stream again. I streamed these past 2 days because I was off. But if it comes to it, maybe I can stream again. If I stream again, I might do it at a later time, and maybe that would be cool. I could stream at a later time, because it's obviously not too difficult to set this up now that I know what I'm doing. Yesterday I spent like an hour or 2 setting this up, but now I know what I'm doing. I got a lot more streamlined. I set this up in like, I don't know, 15 minutes, fairly easily. It wasn't very hard at all. But yeah, I think I'm out. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for sticking around, whoever's sticking around. And you have a good day. You stay safe. And mwah, mwah. I love you. I love you. Say it back. Say it back. You better say it back. You better